Instagram is live. Yeah, it's live.
Both are live?
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm giving everybody another 30 seconds before we get started, just in case anybody is still doing their thing or chopping their onions like my cousin was.
Curly Sue extensions waved. Hello. Hi, Luke.
Guys, if you're on Instagram, we can't really see that one because that phone is on.
Can't see the comments too much.
We can't see the comments at the minute because that phone is on in a holder. Facebook, it's a bit different because Lisa is holding the phone
Hi,
for
Emma.
the Facebook. So, yeah. So if you're commenting on Instagram and we don't comment, we'll
reply after.
We'll reply after. Okay. I take it everybody's ready. Victoria, you here? Kat, you here? Deborah?
It's 8 on, but I can't see who they are.
Corey, you know, you're here. I know you guys are definitely going to be here, so I'm just calling out names, you know. Okay. Had a few bits and bobs. So
hi, Kina.
We've got some all-purpose. I've already washed my chicken. I know you all say you're not supposed to wash chicken, but we got to give it a bit of ginger or a bit of vinegar or a little bit of lemon. You know, so that's done. My chicken is done, ready. And so here I've got some paprika, garlic powder. If you've got fresh garlic, that's totally fine. Some all-purpose, some thyme, and I've got some mixed herbs that I added into it. And because I do a lot of jerk, obviously, I've got some jerk powder. So, but I've normally, because I know a lot of you wouldn't have jerk powder, don't worry about that. If you've got your pepper, and you want to put pepper in, that's up to you. And some sugar. So everybody should have that. Now, I've put together a little bit of, I'm going to be using just some normal jerk sauce today. I just wanted to talk to you guys about that. And some normal barbecue sauce, not jerk sauce. Levi Roots Reggae, which my missus likes to use on stuff. I don't use it.
So these are just examples of the sauces you can get. This isn't what we're going to be using in all of this. We're just showing you the examples you can buy.
Proper authentic sauce if you just wanted to do it. They're quite spicy, so, or, you know, as Caribbean would say, they're peppery. So these are natural sauces. They've got absolutely everything in it. So if you're going to use it, it's just that you can't, I mean, you know, these won't do a big portion of chicken or pork or anything you're doing. So I just wanted to show you as an example, but they're natural. They're probably the best really on the market.
And if anybody ever uses these, I learned the hard way a while ago. I smothered it on like that over there. I literally covered the meat in it and it was horrifically hot. Like nobody could eat it. So use them sparingly. They really are quite spicy.
But this, like I said, this is just when you're being lazy and, you know, you wanted to chuck something
They're still
together.
sealed. You can see how little we use them.
But yeah, so I don't use them. I bought them for my own use, but I'm not even used them yet. And we've had them a while. They don't expire till like 2031 or some ridiculous time. Anyways, if you wanted to, we talked about doing a barbecue today. So we're going to do it. It's going to be a barbecue. But to turn a barbecue, to do a jerk, pretty much it's not using the barbecue sauce.
You're making more dry mix.
So using the dry mix to do what we're doing, but add a bit of browning, and then you get a jerk. Okay, so
obviously we're having to use the oven now because of the weather.
But obviously, guys, we're gonna be inside. Obviously, you all noticed the weather is bad outside, so we didn't do any barbecue. So everything is going in the oven. So I just wanted to have this here because I just wanted to show you that is a wet sauce. So it's pretty much everything here blended. But I wanted to do a bit of jerk pork for, you know, I like a bit of jerk pork. Or barbecue pork, so I just wanted to show you that as an example. So that's everything we've got here, but it's blended. I like blending it because I kind of find with like onions, and if you're using fresh garlic, it goes right into everything a whole lot better. So
I see there is comments on Instagram. We'll check them at the end if anybody needs any questions or anything, because I can't see a lot of them at the moment. So let me just double check. I think it might be people saying hello, but I just want to make sure no one's asking a question. No, it's people just coming on and saying hi. Feel free to ask questions along the way, obviously.
Okay. So now we got our chicken. Okay, we're doing a barbecue chicken. Got some onions. I'm just gonna put that all in the chicken. We're gonna put everything in the chicken. I already washed my hands. I didn't put the gloves on today because I know Damien is gonna come on and give me stick, but Caribbean people don't use gloves, so you know what I mean.
And just to clarify, this tutorial says jerk chicken, but obviously because we're not doing it on the barbecue, as a dry jerk, he is amending it to make more of a barbecue-y jerk sauce rather than a traditional jerk that you would have put on a grill. Just in case anyone's confused by the title of the tutorial.
It says barbecue or jerk.
When I've just put it live, I just put jerk tutorial, so people might be confused.
Okay, guys, you got all your bits. Everybody should have that. It's today is so simple. You know, it's so easy. Once you've got all of that, it goes in. Everything goes in. And then get them hands in that. Get them hands in that and give it some good rubbing. Let's get Levi Roots out of here. You don't belong here any at all. So you rub that in. Guys, you never do a jerk or a barbecue. You never do any Caribbean meat dish. You never do it like how we do it now and put it straight into the oven or in the pot. This should have been done, like I say on every tutorial, this should have been done 24 hours. It just marinates a whole lot longer. You just put all of that together and put it in your fridge overnight. It's really simple. So yeah, so rub that in. Get the hands in. Don't you know? Hold you all with them long nails. You know, cut them nails. Well, it's not for me to say, but yeah. And then because we're gonna do a little bit, we do it barbecue style. It's just putting a little bit of barbecue sauce in it. Now, I know a lot of people will buy the barbecue sauce, chuck on your chicken, or the Levi Roots. That's what I wanted to talk about. The reggae sauce or barbecue sauce, and chuck on the chicken and then put it in the oven and think that's barbecue or that's reggae. Nah, you've got to do this first. These are just, I always say to people, even though they got a bit of everything, most things that we use here, especially the Levi Roots, it's got a bit of everything. But you're not going to get the richness of the flavor just using a Levi root sauce or just using a barbecue sauce. You know what I mean? That's rubbish. You need to put a bit of all-purpose, put a bit of the all-purpose, everything that we've put on the menu, on the ingredients. Put that on your meat first, and then add your Levi roots, add your barbecue sauce. Or if you don't want to use a barbecue flavor, you want to go for a jerk flavor, add a bit of browning. Okay, so then we're gonna mix that up together. And then all we're gonna do is get that, put that in our tray. Joe, I wonder if Joe is here.
Yeah, he is.
Oh, Joe, you there, mate? Yeah, I forget. I remember. Again, Joe, I know you had asked about sauces. Hopefully I've answered that question for you.
Hey, John. Butcher John.
John, how you doing, mate? Prentice Butchers, you know, the one that supply all my meat I'm using right now is from Prentice. You know, Belgrave Road, Torquay, guys. Best set of guys, you know, lovely guys.
Okay, so as you see, he just put all
so I put all of that in.
Everything in there. Let's bring it over here for the Instagram people to see. So put it in, and just put all the onion from the bowl, every bit of it in there. Smells delicious.
Sorry guys, that's my bad habit. I can't.
I'm loving these tutorial Tuesdays, guys. I don't have to cook on a Tuesday anymore. Fantastic. We just whack it in the oven and that's dinner done for today.
So that's pretty much it, you know. Now, you know, what I'd suggest is just put a little bit of the barbecue sauce on. If you want to do it barbecue style. And that's it. Then definitely cover your top because that will get dry and sticky. Cover your trays with a bit of foil.
How long do they keep it covered and what temperature?
And then, so you keep it on I would say keep it on 160 for, because I've chopped mine up, normally on a weekend when we do a cook, we keep it on 2 hours. You know what I mean? Because it's nice when it's nice and soft and it's falls apart. On a barbecue, obviously, you've got to watch. You got to just make sure it's cooked right through. And then, yeah, so pretty much...
So 160 oven, did you say?
Yeah, 160 in the oven. If you're lucky enough to be doing it on a barbecue today, if you're brave enough, yeah, just make sure your charcoal is fully hot, and then just put your meat on. Oh, would you take your onions off? So if you're ever doing this on a barbecue, now you can't get it more authentic than this. You have to take your onions off. Don't put your onions on the barbecue, but that is what you put on the barbecue. And as you cook, you could have a little bit of sauce, a bit of wet sauce, and you're just constantly kind of brushing your chicken as you go, especially when you turn them. Just brush your chicken with that same mix that we put together on the sauce. Have a little bit of mix in a cup, and just keep brushing on your chicken or your pork belly.
So once they've put it in the oven for 160, and how long do they leave it before they uncover it then?
You can uncover it for the last 15 minutes.
So
just to get your skin nice and crispy, you know what I mean? So
and then you would turn the temperature up when you leave it in?
No, you keep the temperature as it is.
Okay.
So for an hour and a half, so hour and 15 minutes.
So our oven's fan assisted 160. So if it's not a fan assisted,
if it's
you
not
might
fan
want it a bit
assisted,
more
it's going
higher.
to be higher.
Yeah.
You need to go higher and longer. Sorry, yeah. So if you're not using a fan assisted, I absolutely hate ovens that are not fan assisted because I struggle even just. Yeah, it could take 3 hours in a non-fan assisted oven.
Let me just check there's no questions on Instagram. Anybody on Facebook have any questions while we're still here?
Kat, Joe, Deborah.
Famous dirt chicken we didn't get to try last time I was done. Oh, that's Lee. Yeah, don't worry about that, Lee. No, it's just people waving and saying hello and things.
So Kat, Joe, Victoria, Deborah, Corey, I know you're all cooking live, and anybody else.
Post your pictures after.
Hopefully everything turns out well. Don't forget, when we're finished, I'm gonna put a post on Facebook with the finished product. Feel free to just put yours in the comments.
Joe said, how did you make the wet sauce that you made for the pork?
So everything that we've just done, Joe, everything we use as ingredients, just put that in the blender with a bit of water, just a touch of water, you don't want it too runny. Well, look at my consistency. So it's a little bit of water, but you use a little bit more of your seasoning than I put. So you put just a half a teaspoon more of seasoning on everything, because obviously because it's got a little bit of water in it, it's gonna be a little bit less rich if it's just got that same amount of ingredients. So just top it up with a little bit more ingredients.
And then just blend it.
Make it nice and thick and rich. And then just pour it on. And then leave that in the fridge overnight. Best thing to do, guys, when we're doing this, always, everything I do, only on the tutorial that I'll do, that will
do it
in the oven. All of this should be, when you practice doing it at home, always put it in the fridge overnight. It needs 24 hours, nice to marinate. Caribbean food also, guys, I hate to say it because a lot of people don't like to hear it, but the longer it sits, even after it's cooked, I can eat it a day tomorrow, the day after. And it's nicer because the longer it sits, the more it marinates. And that's just a fact with Caribbean food. So yeah.
Cool. So I think we've answered everyone's questions now.
So I want to see everybody's food later, you know what I mean?
Hello, Deborah. Deborah said hello from London.
Hi, Deborah.
Corey's liking the tutorial. Namaya's commenting. If anyone wonders why the post keeps saying Namaya Vassal, that is our 4-year-old watching from a different phone, typing her name.
So yeah, so that's it, guys. Just get your stuff in your oven. Don't forget, if you're on Facebook and you haven't followed us on Instagram yet, please do. And if you haven't ordered for the weekend, Joe, I know you joining on the tutorial, and you did that curry chicken with sweet potato yesterday. That looks lush, mate. But you need to try mine. You know, I'm gonna bribe you to try mine, anyways. But no, I guess you can always trying it is it also helps you to tell if you needed to add a little bit more, if you're getting it accurate. But mate, honestly, that looks. I would dive into that. Like, if you had brought some around to me last night, I would have killed it, mate. I would have murdered it. You know, so no. But anyways, guys, good luck. please.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Let us see your finished product.
Yeah.
Thank you all. Have a good afternoon.